Hello, ladies, and happy Wednesday. Happy Wellness Wednesday. All right, today we are talking about the P word, protein. Okay, get your mind out of the gutter, people. That seemed to be what was at the top of people's minds today because I wanted to hear from you. After the other P things that we did, like Perfect 10, I am going to be reaching out to those ladies who were really playing full out and took a vested interest in the program. I want to follow up with you in a couple weeks. But without further ado, today we are talking about the P word. We're talking about everything protein. And sometimes we talk about this and you're like, seriously, eye roll, we're talking about protein again. Well, I think it's good to do some touch-ups with our diet, right? Sometimes we just need that extra little poke or that nudge, that friendly reminder that says, yeah, you know what? I want to tighten up the reins, or I want to just shine a bright light on any of my blind spots. All right, so without further ado, if you are new to my Empowered Fitness Coaching group, gals, I want to say hi and welcome. My name is Aubrey DeSteven. I am a TV fitness expert, online transformation coach, creator of the Perfect 10, and a bunch of other stuff because like you, I wear many hats. I have a vested interest in fulfilling my purpose. And my purpose is to help women who are busy, career-driven, and just stalling with results to fall back in love with who they see in the mirror. So without further ado, let's get into this Wellness Wednesday topic first and foremost. Let's talk about ways to incentivize ourselves to get more protein in our diet. Well, number one, we know that protein is going to help us preserve our muscle mass. And if we're currently strength training, it's going to help us, in addition, to build more lean muscle mass. So this is going to improve our metabolism. All right. And how does it do that? Because our muscles are going to be able to burn more calories as fuel. It is going to improve our mood. We're going to feel stronger if we are having more muscle mass, right? It's going to balance your hormones because it's going to make you feel more satisfied. Satiation. Now, if you were doing the Perfect 10, it was not a very high protein diet, was it? Not at all. But we did have protein in it, and we were very cognizant of how we timed our nutrition during the day. So it was a very effective strategy to help you drop some pounds, get your metabolism to pick up, because sometimes we're doing something for such a long time a certain way, and it works for a while, until it doesn't. And that is with everything. So that's a topic for another day. The other benefits to remember is that protein is going to help you with your bone health as well as with your hair, skin, and nails. And I'll tell you what, I don't know about you guys, but because protein has, collagen in it, keratin, that sort of thing. And my nails and my hair always go through a season of crapping the bed. And I not only look at my diet, but I look at my gut health to make sure okay, am I absorbing these different supplements or vitamins or nutrients? So that's an important thing too, to take note. But if we have more protein, we're one step ahead of supporting our cause to a better metabolism. Now let's talk about the next point of interest. How much protein should we be eating? Well, I'm going to tell you this. If you don't know how much protein you're currently at, then you are just pissing in the wind. So this week, I'm going to suggest that you just count that macronutrient, that you just see how many grams of protein am I eating a day? If you're eating 75 grams of protein a day, is it smart to say, well, just eat your body weight in protein? That's easier said than done. And there has to be some acknowledgement of that, right? Some people are really good at going from 0 to 60, but for the common human, it doesn't last, right? It doesn't last if we go from 0 to 60. We kind of like to experience the tweaks more subtly, so they almost go unnoticed and it becomes easier. But you know yourself the best. All right, so first and foremost, you want to see how much protein you are currently eating. And then set a protein goal. If you're eating 75 grams of protein and you think, okay, I can increase my serving sizes at breakfast, lunch, and dinner with protein and get myself to 100 grams of protein a day, see if that improves your satiation, if it starts to improve, maybe even your workouts, just the additional amount of calories, albeit subtle, is going to help you feel like you got more energy. Keep it simple and you will succeed. That is my KISS principle, my KISS acronym. Drop in the comments if you are currently tracking your protein. So if you are currently tracking your protein, I want you to drop the ham bone emoji in the comments. Give me that ham bone, because you know what? When was the last time you used the ham bone emoji? I think there's a ham bone emoji. It looks like a bone and it looks like there's ham around it, or a piece of meat. Yeah, drop that in there. Now, if you are a vegan or vegetarian, maybe share with us some of your favorite protein-packed meals. I bet you if you're a vegetarian, you are eating eggs and dairy. If you are a vegan, I know you have to get more creative. And just out of curiosity, I'm sure that would help other people in this group if you do have, a diet like that. Okay. Now, how much protein do I eat in a day is a common question. When I tally things up, I am actually eating more protein than my body weight. So this does not necessarily work for everyone. I do follow the Perfect 10 morning ritual. I find that is really conducive. I've tried all different techniques. For the last several years, I really, really like this technique in the morning to have my lemon water, my smoothie. And then I do delay when I have my first protein meal. I don't always wait till noon these days, but I do delay that to kind of simulate a little bit of a cleanse for my liver. Okay. Now, I am in this season of my life where I am strength training 6 days a week, and I am a professional bikini competitor. So I have been able to build my body in a way that amount of protein that I'm eating over my body weight in protein is conducive for my goals and for the look that I want to achieve. So I think it just goes without saying is first, see where you are starting at, and then just set that little mini goal for yourself. I promise you, it is going to make a big impact for your week and weeks ahead. Now, last but not least, gals, I want to always thank you for showing up to these lives or the replays. Without you, we can't dance together, right? So it takes two to do this Wellness Wednesday Tango. And I just closed cart for my Envision program, meaning that if you wanted that perfect 10 discounted rate to participate in Envision, that is done. But it does not mean that you still can't sign up for Envision, because it's still a really great deal. So if you were on the fence, if you were getting my text messages and you were like, I want to click that Calendly link, I want to click it so bad, but you didn't, or maybe you clicked it and you didn't book the call, still book the call, because you never know. Your transformation just might be a couple months away, envisioning you walking down that beach in the bathing suit that you've always wanted to wear. All right. So, all right, gang, I look forward to chatting with you soon. I hope you have the best day possible. Ciao for now.